fear. If you got a friend problem, why not try being kinder? Cause complaining is easy, building bridges is hard. I'm just being honest, nobody owes it to you. But if I can do it, you can do it too. Meet me in the VeeDads. If you're stuck in the mud, try shifting the gear. If you're thinking too much, let go of the fear. If you got a friend problem, why not try being kind? Complaining is easy, building bridges is hard. I'm just being honest, nobody owes it to you. But if I can do it, you can do it too. Meet me in the VeeDads. If you're stuck in the mud, try shifting the gear. If you're thinking too much, let go of the fear. If you got a friend problem, why not try being kinder? Cause complaining is easy, it's hard. I'm just being honest, nobody owes it to you. But if I can do it, you can do it too. Meet me in the VeeDads. Try shifting the gear. If you're thinking too much, let go of the fear. If you got a friend problem, why not try being kinder? Cause complaining is easy, building bridges is hard. I'm just being honest, nobody owes it to you. But if I can do it, you can do it too.
I'm muted again. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Man, I'm so glad you're here. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was doing it myself. I was actually trying to figure out how to get this audio connected to my headphones, but we'll get there another day. Where are you headed to?
You're very well done. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I was definitely forgetting about that. I think my head's all over the place. I got a little congestion today, so I'm trying to figure out how to fix myself at some point.
Is the Jets game at home today?
Say it again.
Is the Jets game at home today?
Jets is at home, yeah.
Awesome. Who do they play?
They are playing Denver.
Oh, nice. I think the Jets will win that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird feeling. The Jets are like a pretty okay team right now, so we'll see how this turns out.
Love it.
We can't all be the Bills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Bills. They play Baltimore tonight. It's just all these primetime games, man. I'm too tired all the time. I can't stay up past 10 o'clock. I got too much going on.
You do. Hold on. Stay there. Stay there. Slow clap for Blaze for putting on a great community event yesterday. Don't Tell Gary B garage sale was a success. I think that people really showed up in numbers. not only for themselves, but obviously for the community as well. But Blaze is also known as the connector. If you don't know Blaze, Blaze is the electric eel. He's also the urchin, we know this, but he's more the electric eel in my mind. And the electric eel just has the energy and the connection, just like the strongest forces of electricity in the world, and they are unstoppable, just like this dad right here. Good job, man. I want to make sure I'm giving you your props. That was a great day for the community altogether. Great way to show your kids what you were doing. And if no one knows, and I'm just going to keep talking right now, so I know your kids are in the back, so I'm just going to keep pumping it up. Blaze is not only one of the best nurses and teachers that I've ever known in my life, but he's also teaching leadership. If you don't know, Blaze's middle name is Leadership. It is Blaze Leadership Hirsch. And so he is able to head up some of the most difficult and challenging situations ever. I've never seen someone help people overcome anything as well as Blaze has. I actually had a purpose in that, and I forget exactly what it was. That's okay though. But great job.
I love it. I don't take compliments well, so I'm like, I'm setting up. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It was just, I loved, like I said, I'm the connector. I love just getting people together and accomplishing something, and just seeing everybody's passion. So the really, like, I don't want to talk about it too long, but the one thing that I really want to draw from yesterday is, because I started the show at 9 a.m. and then it went through 19 different sellers until 6:30 p.m. I'm going to do it again, but I think I'm going to start at 8 a.m. and end it at 5 p.m. make it much shorter, just because that was like a really long day, and I want to be respectful of people. But like, when you do these raids to the next show and you have 7 people, and then you suddenly have 50, 60, 70, 80, that has to be just like a massive, unique dopamine, like having your show shoot up like that. And I thought it was just so, because I was able to raid to the next shows, I think on 80 or 90% yesterday, and people would just be like, oh, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh my gosh, there's like 70 or 80 people. I'm in front of 70 or 80 people. And I just think that's like just so cool. And then some people did their first show. I sold a couple of things, and there's a couple of buyers that I watched throughout the day, and I'm just like, man, your mailman's gonna be busy. But I think it's awesome, and just really cool. So, and it's just curious to see like all the different treasures that people have, what they're willing to let go of, what they're not willing to let go of. So there you go.
Yeah, I think that the fact that the community itself, especially a lot of the OGs, holding on to some stuff, I think showing that it can be a little more liquid, and also be able to kind of pass a few things on and move on to the next. Whatever's coming is definitely a good thing. And if anybody is new and just showing up right now and not knowing what we're talking about, just know that VeeDads, Daily Dads, we really have grown out of the community of VeeFriends, and there's a lot of merchandise, a lot of really amazing things, trading cards and clothing, apparel, and so many things out there that are really cool to collect. And I think that we've found a lot of new collectors in the community for the reason of wanting to share with our kids, or just we're connecting with it on an individual level. And so Blaze had put together an amazing event online on Whatnot, which is basically a platform that is able to let people sell their stuff. It's a virtual garage sale. So Blaze did. And he kind of set it up for the all day. Blaze, you just said that you wouldn't make it go all day. I would say, I thought the best thing you could do is create a platform to allow people to go all day, depending on where they are in the world. It's not up to you to make the day overwhelming for someone to sit in front of their computer. Now, I did sit in front of my computer for the most part of the day because I was doing a lot of editing. So it was easy for me. But I think that, first of all, I think you having that time was a huge win. So that was really good. And just, again, props to you. I don't think I can even say enough right now. So, but you brought people together. Again, you were connecting people. I think bringing them together, I think that was just really great.
Thank you.
But here, let's get down to business. So means so much gratitude. I'm throwing gratitude towards Blaze's way over here, because Blaze is the greatest dad in the world. I just know. Like, we just had a hard moment this morning getting in the car.
But yeah, gratitude. We're going to lacrosse.
Nice.
I don't get to hang out with just me and my daughter all the time, so I'm just really thankful that Heather came home on the plane yesterday, and it's just me and her. Right, DeMille? Yeah. Daddy-daughter time, the best? Yeah. She said yeah. I'll take it.
Take what you can get.
Yeah.
Can I jump to the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I have to go in 7 minutes because we have lacrosse game.
With that, I'll give the couch a voice in a second. Do you have any takeaways for today? Were you able to listen at all?
Yeah, I thought today was very, very interesting, because it was talking about only letting your kid, like, what I took from it was there's all these different editions for like books, and like even now there's a lot of like classic novels that are now becoming graphic novels to get like kids to read them more or sooner. But then I think it has to be like a gateway to like more profound reading or like something more in depth. Because if you're just reading graphic novels your whole life, I'm a huge comic book guy, and I think you can learn so much from graphic novels, but you have to have moderation and variety. If you never transition from graphic novels to like other either textbooks or regular books or any kind of books, and Ryan Holiday was talking about that's why our kids can't process things right now, because they're only going so deep in the reading that they're doing. So I thought a lot about that. I thought about myself, where I read like a lot of different literature, but what if I only ever read comic books? Like, I think I'd have so much less in common, or so less to talk about, and understand so much less in life. Is where my mind went with that. So the takeaway for me today was really paying attention to, as my kids are growing and getting older, that I'm exposing them to different mediums, film, video, books, and everything. Like right now, DeMille's really into this like fairy series where they like fight goblins. What's it called, DeMille?
Rainbow Magic.
It's called Rainbow Magic.
Nice.
And it's my job, in a year, 6 months or so, make sure, she's expanding to like other kinds of things. So that's where I went with that.
Yeah, I think it was a big dive into. Blaze, tell me if this sounds appropriate, and you hop off whenever you got to go. I was taking this away as like it was a time to really focus on quality over quantity, right? Or quality over just making it happen. And so, I think Ryan Holiday, if I can bring this back up really quickly, I like to read verbatim sometimes because he's so good with words. But what did he say? It was like one of the first sentences here. Not long ago, kids were taught Latin and Greek so they could read the classics in their original languages. And then it kind of goes on and on and on and on. And then, but do you really believe our kids today, and I'm paraphrasing a little right now, but do you really believe our kids are dumber than kids of Orwell's time or back before that? Or not? They're kids. We're the problem. Parents, adults, educators, publishers. As a collective, we've stopped believing our kids are capable of reading challenging books. So we provide them with kids editions and silly picture books instead of helping them build their reading muscles. Then we wonder why they can't handle heavy stuff. Woo! Drop that mic. I dropped the book, not the mic, but I thought it was good. I think that you could make an argument for like, I think people have pushed their kids beyond their limits sometimes. We're talking about AP classes and, setting kids up for, not being able to live a childhood. But I think there is a truth to this, is that we do have to explore, at least like push the limit a little bit and see what our kids are capable of. Because just like us, I think that our kids are just as resilient as we can definitely be on their own level. I thought it was a really good, thought-provoking meditation for today.
So good.
It was really good. Is there any what is? I feel like that same spot every morning. It's like you hit a dog.
Oh, it's just a speed bump.
It always seems really harsh. But yeah, so anyway, a really good meditation. We're actually coming up to the end of the month, and again, I keep trying to, because we keep getting a good number of new people listening in each time. But we're reading the Daily Dad Ryan Holiday and daily meditation through things that are grounded in Stoicism, modern psychology. What was the one thing that Dom said yesterday? Something else, but. We read these meditations, and each month, and we're coming up to a new month right now, is about something different. I don't like to look ahead, but the next month I'm excited for. But this month was all about getting our kids to read, explore, make sure that we're pushing the limits on how they're able to dive into a book, any kind of book. And also we set a goal. I set a goal for myself, at least, reading 3 new books this month. I am 1 3/4 of a book in, one being a children's book. So we'll see how the month ends, but it'll be good.
Love it.
All right, man. You go. You do. Right. You go do your thing. Have a good time. Jamil, enjoy lacrosse practice.
Well, thank you so much, and have a good day. Love you all.
All right,
Bye.
cool. All right, nice. Take him off stage, and it's just us. It's just us. So I want